How are you? It's Katenda here. Okay, let's solve the question there. Okay, so before the question, I would love to ask you to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more of the videos, and in fact full videos. Okay, so there is the question. The question reads, find the equation of the normal to the curve y is equal to x plus 4 over x at the point where x is equal to 4. Okay, so at the point where x is equal to 4, we find the equation of the normal to the curve at that point. Okay, so there, before we even start finding the equation of the normal and all that is needed, first of all, we need to find the value of y at that same point, which is where x is equal to 4. So what will be the value of y? So we need to replace this 4 in the equation there where there is x in order to find the value of y. So we start, we have y is equal to x plus 4 over x. Okay, so that is what we have. Then the value of x, it is 4, so we replace it in the equation of the curve there, which is the curve y is equal to x plus 4 over x. Okay, so we say y is equal to x, here it is 4, so we write 4 plus then 4 over, we know x is 4. Okay, so there we have y is equal to 4 then plus. Okay, so we have 4 plus then 4 divided 4 is giving us 1. Okay, so 4 plus 1 here now gives us 5. So y is equal to 5. Okay, now we have the value of y at the value of y where we also have the equation of the normal coming from. So here we have been told that we need to find the equation of the normal at the point where x is equal to 4. So at that same point, y is equal to 5. So the coordinate that we have there now, it is 4, 5. Okay, so that is at that point. Now let's try to find the equation of the normal. So how are we going to find the equation of the normal? Okay, so let's say, let's put it in this way. For example, if the curve is like this, if that is the curve, and then we have the tangent at n point, but in this regard, it is at x is equal to 4. So we have the tangent at that point where x is equal to 4. Okay, so there, the equation of the normal will be perpendicular to the gradient of the curve. So meaning, if the gradient of the curve is this one, which is the tangent, and then the equation of the normal, it is that line. So meaning the gradient of the curve, which is the tangent, and the normal, its gradient, it will be perpendicular. So we know what we do there in order to find the gradient when the two gradients are perpendicular, when the two lines are perpendicular there. Okay, so let's see, let's find now the gradient to the curve. So how are we going to find to the curve? It's by differentiating the curve. So the curve that we have, it is y is equal to x plus 4 over x. Okay, then there we are going to say, we simplify it before we differentiate. We say y is equal to x plus. Okay, now the 4 over x, we need to take that x on top there. Okay, so when we take it on top there, There, that's the way it is x power 1. Okay, so it is x power 1 here, but we say when we take it on top, that power 1 now will change to power -1. Okay, so it will be x power -1. So y is equal to x plus 4 over x power 1 is same as y is equal to x plus 4x to the power -1. Okay. Okay, so now from here we can now differentiate it. So we say dy dx is equal to, so x, the differentiation of x there, it is just 1. Okay, so plus then 4x to the power -1. So there we are dropping, remember here, okay, let's get there first. Here the power, it is power 1, so we are saying we drop the 1, then we are going to say 1 times x to the power 1 minus 1. That's how we differentiate. We drop the power, you multiply by the coefficient of x there, and then to the power you subtract the 1. So the power there, it is 1. We drop it, it will be 1 times the coefficient of x, which is still 1, and then x to the power 1 minus 1. So x to the power 1 minus 1, it will give us 0. So no wonder that n number to the power 0, it is 1. So no wonder we are just remaining with 1 there. Okay, then 4x to the power -1, we are dropping this -1, then we are multiplying by -1 as it drops, and then we also say -1 there on top, so it will be 4. We say -4 times the one that we are dropping, which is negative, so it will be 4 times -1 x, then x to the power -1 minus 1. Okay, so here, so my camera has become blurred. What's happening? Okay, saying temperature is too high. Okay, so there we are. We continue. So dy dx is equal to, so here we have 1, then 4 times -1, it will be -4 x, then the powers there, we have -1 minus 1, which is -2. Okay, so now dy dx is equal to 1 minus, then the x will go back down where it was, so it will be 4 over, now when it goes down, the power the negative power there, it will now change to positive, so it will be x squared. So it was x to the power -2, but now it has changed to x to the power +2. So that is the differentiation there. Now I said we find the gradient of the curve. So at the point where x is equal to 4, so we are going to say this same differentiation. We are going to say dy dx is equal to 1 minus 4 over x squared. So dy dx is equal to 1 minus 4 over, so x there, we know it is 4, so it is 4 squared now, which is equal to, so dy dx, so 1 minus 4 over there, which is 4 to the power 2, which is 16. So now we have dy dx is equal to 1 minus, then 4 over 16 there, so 4 there, it's 1, 4 into 16, it is 4. Okay, so dy dx is equal to, so if we simplify here, we say over 1, then common denominator, it is 4. 1 into 4, it's 4 times 4, 4 minus 4 into 4, it's 1. 1 times 1 there, it is 1. So 4 minus 3, 4 minus 1, which is 3 over 4. So the gradient to the curve, it is 3 over 4. Now we need to find the gradient of the normal. So we said gradient of the normal and gradient to the gradient of the normal and the gradient to the curve, they are perpendicular. So when they are perpendicular, we say perpendicular gradients, when we multiply them, they will give us -1. So we are saying gradient of 1 times gradient of 2 is equal to -1. So this one we can call it the gradient of the curve. 2 is the gradient of the normal. Okay, so we are saying gradient of the curve, we found 3 over 4, then times m2, which is gradient to the normal. So just m2, which is equal to -1. Now to simplify this, we need to multiply by the reciprocal of 3 over 4, which is 4 over 3. Even this side times 4 over 3. So 4 and 4 cancels, 3 and 3 cancels. We only have m2, which is equal to, then -1 times 4 over 3, it will give us -4 over 3. So that is m2 is the gradient to the equation of the normal, which is this equation here, which is this line here. Okay, now here we have the gradient, we also have this point here, which is 4,5. So we can use this to get the equation of the normal. Okay, we do it like this. So the formula that we use here now, it will be, we use this space here, so it will be y minus y1 is equal to m, which is gradient, open bracket, x minus x1. And then the point, we have 4,5, which is that's the point. And then the gradient, we have -4 over 3. Okay, so this point here, it is the point where it is the point where we have the equation of the normal to the curve. So we were given 4, but we used that same 4x value to find the value of 5. Okay, so this coordinate, now we can name it x1, y1. Okay, so y we do not have, minus y1, it is the 5 there. Okay, which is equal to gradient, we found -4 over 3, open x, we do not have, minus x1, it is 4. Okay, close. Then we say sorry, then we simplify it. So we say y minus 5 is equal to, then -4 will multiply with what is in the brackets here. -4 over 3 will multiply with what is in the brackets there. So we have -4 over 3 times x, it will be -4 over 3x. Negative times negative, it is positive. So 4 times 4, it is 16 over 3. Then from here, we need to get rid of these over 3 here and the over 3 there. So we multiply everything by 3 in order to get rid of that 3. So it's 3 times y, it is 3y, minus 3 times 5, 15, which is equal to, this 3 and that 3 will cancel. Okay, so, or you say 3 times 12, 3 times 4, it is 12, divide the 3, which is 4. No wonder we are saying they cancel. Okay, so which is 4x plus, then 3 and that 3 will cancel, meaning you only have 16 there. Okay, so in this way, then we can say, then we can further simplify it by collecting like terms. So we can say 3y okay, is equal to, so this 15 will cross the equal sign, so we have negative 4x, then the 15 will cross the equal sign, but that side we have plus 16. So when the 15 crosses the equal sign, here it is negative, it will be positive here. Okay, so 3y is equal to negative 4x. Okay, then 16 plus 15, which is 31. Okay, so in that way we can call it the equation to the normal. So this is the equation to the normal that they were looking for. Okay, so thank you for your time. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Equation sorry, so there the final answer that we have there, which is 3y is equal to negative 4x plus 31. It is the equation for the normal, so which is the equation for the normal. So that's the equation there. Thank you.